If we wanted to create an unforgettable experience for our fans on game day, it was Ross or nobody.
David Ross, Ross Video, Ottawa, Canada, but your footprint extends all over the sporting world and beyond. What are we talking? SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles.
Yes.
We're talking Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. We're talking major venues, stadiums for your video technology. Because what are you doing, David, with this technology? Like, you're really going way above and beyond in terms of what people even can imagine to create a viewing experience.
Absolutely. We're all about the in-game experience. The stadiums are getting bigger, the screens are getting bigger. Somebody needs to drive all those pixels with data and engaging fan experiences and things like that. And that's what we do. We make the technology and provide the services to help make that happen.
So when we're watching at home, what are we seeing that Ross Video from here in Ottawa is actually creating?
Well, it could be any number of things. If you see the big screens in the stadiums in the shot, that's us. Sometimes if you see the yellow and the blue lines on the field, that could be us. If you get a really cool shot flying across the field, that's could be us as well, because we own SpiderCam.
Right.
So it's all sorts of different things for making our famous customers even more famous and the fans even more excited.
And you work with some of the biggest companies in the world to bring these very high-end productions to life. A lot more high-end than you and I talking here on an iPhone.
That's right, yeah. A lot of the biggest companies in the world now have full, better than television studios to be able to put their message together for their customers, shareholders, you name it.
Now we're going to talk about something that I think everyone will really relate to. And that's something you and I discovered this morning here at a Tech Canada meeting.
Something we have in common.
Yeah, we have a story in common, and it has to do with socks. So without any other prompting or anything, David, tell us your socks story.
So, I mean, our company's been around for 51 years. So we've done every giveaway, every T-shirt, every sunglasses, flip-flops, you name it. We've had Ross branded everything. And one year we did socks and people seemed to like them, and that was nice. And then we have a keynote at our largest trade show in Las Vegas. About 1,000 people actually come to this keynote, and we also stream it online. So for fun, as a joke, because we're always talking about our latest software upgrade and new products or an acquisition we did, we announced Socks 2.0, just as if it was like, Windows 2.0.
Right.
And we looked at the activity online and all the comments, and it just spiked. And people were more excited about Socks 2.0 for some reason than any new product we could have launched. So we could have just gone, that was fun. But we decided, this is something our customers were having fun with. Why can't we get in on the joke as well? So the next time we launched Socks 3.0, we did it with more fanfare. And a couple of years ago, this has escalated now to the point where I launched Socks with to the theme of 2001, with very, very exciting moments with a 62-foot LED screen behind us and everything else, incredible graphics.
Introducing Ross Socks version 9. Ross socks aren't just your everyday regular socks. They're designed with technology so advanced, the story has been classified until today. We can't confirm or deny that they use extraterrestrial fibers. But judging by their popularity, I guess the secret's out.
Last year, we announced that, we're basically a socks company and we just have technology beside that. But it was our 50th anniversary.
Right.
And so we launched, socks 8.0, because that was what we were doing last year. And then 2 minutes later, we rendered them obsolete, irrelevant almost, shocking. So what we did is we had my chief marketing officer come up. He was wearing a black suit and black sunglasses, and he had a briefcase, and he was handcuffed to the briefcase. And we were running around, actually, because we came up with the idea just before this keynote. So we're running around going, does anybody know how to find handcuffs in Vegas? Which turned out to be surprisingly easy. What color do you want?
David, anyway. This story's writing itself. It's so right. Good.
So anyway, we put a gold light inside of the briefcase, and he held it up, and they did a close-up on us in front of 1,000 people in the crowd, and everybody streaming, and we went click. And when we opened up, we had music went, oh, like that, and it glowed into my face, and he's just standing there holding it. It was a black suit, and I pull out gold 50th anniversary socks. And these socks, I explain that we only made 50. And ultimately, the only way you're going to get these super exclusive limited edition socks was from the CEO, me. And so wow. It's really interesting how this created a beautiful exclusivity, a beautiful connection between us and our customers. Still a joke at the same time, but it becomes more serious because I would only give those socks to somebody who was a very loyal customer or somebody very, very special. And what we found is about half the people that got the socks never wore them. They framed them and put them in their home offices or their office at work and things like that. And so it's really interesting how you can take something that was once a throwaway giveaway kind of idea that evolved into something that customers just really gravitated towards and then became something of honor that you could use when you gave somebody a pair of Ross socks.
Isn't that interesting? All kidding aside, David, you are a company that does some of the greatest technology leading advancements, and yet if I understand you correctly, the emotional connection is around something like socks. Is that what I just heard? And the power of symbolic thought.
The power of symbolic thought, yes. So it's something that I think everybody can have fun with, but attached to, and but you have to work at it. You have there's a rhythm that you have. Every year we launch the next socks. And I remember, I think I was watching, there's people who watch our videos in watch parties and things like that. And, it was like, oh, what's the socks going to be this year kind of thing. You train and with your customers, they come to expect this. If we didn't launch socks 10 next year, they think that something's gone wrong with their company. Is the culture changed?
Well, I just love hearing this. And David, thank you so much for sharing, because when I hear about those gold socks, and I think people framing gold socks on a wall, I think these socks might be tougher to get and to acquire than the badges at the Masters.
Very much so. In fact, I think I only have 2 left.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know who I'm giving them to.
I don't know yet either. But whoever those people are, those 2 people, they're going to be way up in the David Ross Good Book. Speaking of socks, we have socks for you, David, from the MGA Tour. Official merchandise from the MGA Tour in honor of my father, a former pro golfer.
Thank you.
Who came out of St. Andrews, Scotland. David Ross is one of the world's leading experts on state-of-the-art. That's kind of an overused term, but not in this guy's case. State-of-the-art technology, bringing incredible viewing experiences. to viewers, literally millions of viewers all over the world. David, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Ross Video. Oh, by the way, how do people find you? Ross Video, for the quick plug.
rossvideo.com. You can find me there, or you can follow me on LinkedIn as well.
He's a great guy, and he has a great sock collection as well, I'm sure. And thank you again, David. And never forget, you can't create a legend without a story and a good pair of socks. And you just might be one story away from creating your own legend.